Sarah, it's great to connect with you virtually since we're unable to be in the office together.
Yeah, true, Giselle. Well, we're in a slimmed down version of the office with three of us here, essential services, and we're providing security services during this time to our customers like banks, financial institutions, retail, and essential technologies. But today, I'd like to offer some suggestions to companies who are really suffering during this time of shelter in place, stay at home, business continuity, disaster, emergency, pandemic events, that type of thing.
Many of BPM's teams and their clients around the world are working their way through this today. I'd love to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, well, companies and teams are working with clients, and each of them are slightly different. They're working from different locations. Maybe they're working from a client's office, a hotel, but mostly from home right now. And we're all really trying to do our jobs for our customers and our clients. And some are really finding little and sometimes big things they can't do, or they didn't think about, or even relied on another company to do, and now it's not being done. So these things fall into that BCPDR event type of gap, so we can help with that.
Okay. So there has to be a lot to think about.
Yeah, you're right. The reliability of our internet right now from all points is critical to everyone, and I think everyone's thinking about it and seeing it. I mean, not just at the office where you have your AT&T business provider service, so you never really worry about internet bandwidth because you have these guarantees in place. At home, you might have the right equipment, you might not. You might be in a different location in your home or another location with different internet. The usability might be different. Maybe you're over VPN, maybe you're zooming in, maybe you're WebExing RingCentral, maybe you're using webmail. Some people have done this before, and some people are just testing it out for the first time. So there are things that are going on, like the clarity of your cell phone. Maybe your cell phone isn't so clear in this corner of the house and that corner. And people are really trying to figure all these nuances out. And so we have knowledge in many of these areas of technology with our partner, Mike Saleh, in our company, but also we have the business continuity, disaster recovery, event planning aspect going for ourselves, wherever you are in the world.
Yeah, I'm sure many organizations are navigating through this problem.
They are. We've had several companies that are trying to navigate little nuances. My team is really good at this because we've been through these scenarios with people. We've been through the earthquake scenario, the flood scenario, war scenarios, pandemic scenarios, but we've also been through some real life events together as a team and with our clients. We've been through hurricanes where many businesses were not available or the buildings were gone. We've been through fires, we've been through loss of key resources. And what we think, of course, might be super important right now, these kind of things like, is your process documented? Are you thinking about that? Did you think about that? Do you need to update because there's some gaps that you're seeing right now? And maybe you need some advice on those gaps. We've talked to several people over the last few weeks that just needed a few minutes of advice, and we're up for that.
Okay. What will your team do for a company or team of a client then?
Well, I'd like to say that we will happily take your call. I mean, not even something that we would charge for, or we would just like to help you talk through it. The documentation piece or the efforts that close the gaps. There's some basic insights that we can provide that will help you in the future. You may not be ready for it right now. So when you need that, and our clients know that we take this as confidential. We have confidentiality agreements in place, so we can talk as extra support without worry. And if you're new to our team and you need a confidentiality agreement, we're totally up for that. Again, we're not talking about something that we charge for. We're talking about helping you out.
Cool. So how do we do that?
Well, first and foremost, if you just email the listed email right here, my email, salynn@bpmcpa.com, email me, just put it in the header, chat with the IT security advisory team on an urgent continuity, and we will call you back or email you back the same day with a video time to chat. And we can just get on the phone for 30 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever you like, to get that question answered or to make you feel more at ease about the gaps. And it's really important that we all stay working together during this time, supporting each other no matter what. And no matter what your test is or your continuity issue or something is happening, not sure about something, let's plan for it. Any way that we can always get things documented, tested, scenarioed out, planned is going to be good for the future. And until a few weeks ago, even the companies we worked with on business continuity and DR planning just wanted to skip the whole pandemic conversation because they didn't think it was really something that would cause us to be at risk here in this country. And we see that it is important.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything your team did or is doing itself to make this better right now?
Yeah, it is not a technical thing. We're just talking openly about what's working and what's not working. I have a daily video lunch with the entire team. We get together, we talk, we eat our lunch together as if we're in the same room. And we're updating our own documentation and talking about what works. And there's so many scenarios coming up. And of course, I'm a corner case scenario person, and I'm the what if person, and it can be quite humorous, but it's also important to document. And then finally, we're just taking care of ourselves and our clients.
That's great. This seems big and exciting.
For me, it is, for sure. I mean, I love doing this work. So our security team, our compliance team, they both can help organizations realize and evaluate all their continuity scenarios, make good decisions for your business, whether it's we need to bring help to the situation or not, or if it's just a conversation to help support you right now, that's cool. And really, we practice what we preach. We make sure our people and our clients are safe with BCPDR emergency pandemic situation.